For over 17 years, the founders of Agape Healthcare have set out to establish an organization that creates a higher standard for end-of-life care in our community. I recently spoke with Kelly Bastian, the managing director of Agape, over Zoom to find out more on how they can help. Kelly, I'm so glad you're here with us today. Can you actually talk about Agape and what you guys do?
Thanks for having us. Agape is a private Denver-based practice offering services to people dealing with life-limiting illness, as well as their families, by offering hospice and palliative care services.
So in addition to that, a lot of people kind of misunderstand a little bit about what hospice versus palliative care really is. Can you say the difference?
Hospice care is for people who have a presumed prognosis of 6 months or less to live. It's a philosophy of care that is whole patient-centered, and it's served by a whole team. The goal of hospice is to manage symptoms and keep people as comfortable and alert as possible through their end-of-life process. Palliative care is for anybody with a serious illness or an ongoing illness. It's provided by a nurse practitioner and a social worker, and our goal is to help people manage that illness or treatment, managing their symptoms so that they can live their everyday life with as much quality as possible. Both hospice and palliative care, our main priority is managing their symptoms.
What does that look like, I guess, on a day-to-day basis?
So when people have challenging symptoms, either as the result of their illness or treatment, they don't get to live their lives the way they would like to. Our practitioners and nurses are experts at treating symptoms like pain, shortness of breath, or anxiety, just to name a few. And at the same time, we're offering support through spiritual and emotional and practical resources in the community.
Kelly, I've been wanting to ask you this question. We're really in uncertain times, and you guys really have a pulse on where people are at, especially during very difficult moments. What would you say to people out there today?
I would say to our community that during this uncertain time, it evokes a lot of fears. Fears of being alone, fear of being isolated, and the very real fear of your loved one dying without you by their side. And I would offer to our community, allow care, allow support wherever it shows up in your life. And we'll get through this period of time with grace and love for each other that I know Denver is capable of. And just know Agape's here to serve in any way we possibly can.
If you or a family member is in need of palliative or hospice care, don't hesitate to call Agape at 720-482-1988. You can visit their website at agape-healthcare.com for more information. That number again is 720-482-1988. Now is a great time to purchase a home or refinance, and joining me live via Zoom is Danny Langerman with DHA Financial. So Danny, rates are great right now. How are you helping your customers?
Yeah, rates are awesome. Right now, rates have dropped into the threes. So if you have current rate right now that's either in the high threes or even into the fours or higher, please give us a call. We'll do what we can to see if we can refinance you into a lower rate so you can get a lower payment. But we're doing whatever we can as far as the purchase market goes as well. We're also working with getting people still pre-approved. Hopefully they'll open up things next week, and then that purchase market will come back as well.
I think a lot of people are nervous because obviously the situation we're in right now, that they can't go anywhere and people just aren't working or helping in these situations. You actually and your team are still working very hard for people though.
We are still working. We still want to do what we can to lower people's rate and hopefully give them a little bit of a breather on their mortgages so they have a little bit of breathing room.
All right, Danny, thanks so much. Let's remind everyone right now that DHA Financial has been serving Colorado since 2001 with an A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau. Call 303-217-LOAN or visit dhaloan.com. DHA will pay $750 towards your appraisal fee at closing, and your first new payment isn't due until July of 2020. They paid for today's segment. All right, that's going to do it for us. Thanks for being with us, and we will see you tomorrow.
Furniture provided by Colorado Casual Furniture.